Hey, welcome to Barbershop Clips. This is a channel where you get to see really cool moments from the barbershop. I know the episodes are really long, but you can come here and enjoy really cool moments in short time as well. I hope you enjoy.
When we acquire a customer, of course we know our segment, we know their affinities, we know their wants, needs, etc., etc. One can be very complex about it, or one can just say, let's make it very simple. What are they looking for, right? A new customer, what is it looking for, right? Transparency as regards pricing, simple and uncomplicated as regards process, and why being scrupulous while delivering customer service. Very, very simple need. And while we are delivering it, in the first instance, we want to give the loan in, say, 3 to 4 minutes. That becomes the start of the relationship. Once they are with us, there is a lot of segmentation which goes to understand what customers are wanting for. And one learning I have had, couple of things. First of all, when you're serving over 10 million customers, you learn to trust your gut, right? You know who you are dealing with. Second, there is no heterogeneous, it's a very heterogeneous group of people. There is no single thing which is true for all. Let me lay out some segment just to give a flavor of the customer. There is one, again, very hidebound view in the market that people only want pricing. Of course, they want pricing benefit, right? If somebody is offering a 22% versus somebody is offering a 20%, people will point toward 20% because, as you said, this is not a relationship oriented. The interaction is only on mobile, etc., etc. My sense in our case, wholly mythological. They don't want pricing. In fact, it's too much strain on customers' brain to calculate the IRR of 22%, 20%, and the processing fee and ticket size. And they want amount which serves their need. And of course, it should not be high cost. It should be a reasonable cost. They can immediately calculate. They can't calculate IRR, but they can easily calculate if I have taken $100, I'm paying 105. In other case, I'm paying 107. Okay, so this one is better. So that's one. I mean, people have an untrained instinct for pricing, I would say, and you have to cater to that.
I love the word, untrained instinct for pricing. Okay.
Yeah, so they basically are always, that's one segment. There's another segment, and I would humbly agree, I was completely exposed to. I never thought such a segment will exist. There are a set of people, and I would give anything to understand that phenomenon. They have a pathological craving for rewards. You give them rewards, everything else is secondary. I don't intend to, give something from one pocket and take double from the other pocket. Don't get me wrong. But good 12, 13%. They are always looking for the best deal on rewards and additional bells and whistles. I have not understood why, but people do it. And now I'm a transformed man. Today, when people talk about, this should be there or that should be there, I said, no, you have to create this as well, right? Similarly, there are other, finer segments like, as I said, the shopkeeper example I gave. They want a limit type of a thing. They understand their business. The money will get used mostly for business purposes. They know business goes through sinusoidalness and seesawing. Sometimes Diwali aayega, us samay unko limit chahiye hoga. So the availability of credit as against usage of credit is more important for them. Available, right, credit?
That's so interesting. Availability of credit versus usage. So you're just saying the psychological ki hai.
Comfort hai. Comfort hai, aur jab comfort hai, wo aisa koi not with statistical probability and with this thing uncertainty. No. One click away, it is available. Big value. I'm sure you and I get into that situation, we value that, right? So I'm saying different people have different. Then I have this class of people, right, who I always feel, mostly when we talk to investors and in the confines of conference room, people always talk about, no, the banks will take your customer because they are lower pricing. And of course, we also done and implement on it. So there are customers who started with me, right? But they are not good enough. Very, very good CIBIL score. How do I ensure for these customers, my offering are always, I'm on toes. I'm reducing my pricing, increasing my ticket size, giving them the best offering, so on and so forth. So there is that pool of customers as well, where a lot of, analytics which go behind it, which is to really identify what is the price propensity of a customer.
Price propensity of a
customer. What does price? So many times, people have this thing. I want things only at 12%. I don't give any, there are a set of people, I don't want any convenience and bells and whistles and rewards points and etc. etc. I want only convenience, the pricing. They're very good customers, right? They are, now for those customers, there are a set of behavior you can check on data. They never default on anything, always paid on time, never, always this thing, always got the best deal on pricing, etc. I lower the pricing for them, for that set of people. I think the other thing in lending business, I personally feel, the vast possibilities of data has not been fully explored. We are still, shallow water greatness we are running with, if you understand what I'm saying. There's enough and more thing to be done just to understand what the customer is asking, and not by physical interaction. Of course, physical interaction adds another flavor, but just by looking at the data, it's a long way to go. So
that's amazing.